Hi there, I'm Claire. If we don't know each other already, you can find me at clairemckinnon.com. And I'm popping on here just to share a quick tip that may be helpful if you find it difficult to get focused and act on your own development plan. Or maybe you find yourself getting caught up in the day-to-day of your role and you find yourself putting off longer term, more creative, strategic parts of your job that you know are really important, but it just feels impossible to get to them. And this is a tip that I've kind of rediscovered myself in recent weeks as I've come out of Christmas. I did find the first couple of weeks of January quite hard, and this tip has really helped me just find some momentum without flogging myself, but it's just helped me get moving. So I'm offering it here in the hopes it's helpful for you as well. It's very low tech. I don't do high tech. It's very low tech. It's very basic, but it can be powerful. So it involves cutting up some scrap paper into size like that, about the size of a post-it note, and using this as an alternative to having a big to-do list that you look at throughout the day. And I'll explain why. So if you have big to-do lists, maybe you use an app. I use Evernote, but you kind of have everything there set out. It can kind of trigger our subconscious mind. Every time we look at that big to-do list, we're kind of reminding ourselves of all the things we haven't done, of all the things that need doing. That can have different effects on each of us. For me, it really does trigger a feeling of overwhelm, and I can find myself wanting to kind of get the list down, reduce the number of things on it, which can pull me towards less important, more transactional stuff, and then that's when the bigger strategic stuff gets kind of ditched and indefinitely postponed. So what the tip is that each day or each evening, the day before, when you're planning what it is you want to get done the next day, choose some of the, maybe just 3 or 4, not too many, but the important things you absolutely must get done the next day, and write one task on each slip of paper. So literally you just, for example, I had make video. That was one of the tasks on here for me today. And just do the same with however many you decide to do. And then what you do is you stack them in the order you want to do them. So put the thing you absolutely must do at the top. Spread them out on the desk. That's what I do. I decide, okay, what's the order I want to do them in? What's the one I'd be okay with not doing? That goes at the bottom, but kind of prioritise them in your own way. But then when you look at them, all you can see is that top one. So that then becomes your reference point for the day. So then you're going about your day, you're having your meetings, you're doing whatever else you are doing in your role. And then when you have that time when you usually go to your big to-do list, you're looking at that instead, and you're just looking at the first thing on there. It sounds very simple, but just that clarity of only being able to see that one thing can really help create momentum. Sometimes if it's a bigger task, I might write on that first sheet, spend 45 minutes on, and then whatever it is. Then when I've done that, I take that off, and then the next one is visible to me. It's as simple as that. Anyway, that's the tip. And it's just a way to, kind of trick our subconscious minds, calm them down a bit so that we can kind of find a bit more flow and a bit more focus. So I hope that's helpful. If it is, you can check out my YouTube channel. I have a growing list of videos on there that are designed to help you move through your leadership career with greater joy and ease. And come over and check out my website too. I run a free workshop most months on creating a development plan that inspires you. And maybe you can use this technique if you come along to put your plan into practice. Anyway, I hope to see you there or sometime soon, and have a great rest of the week.